All right, let's take a look here. It's another set of equations in vertex form. And all it wants me to do here is write an equation of each graph below in the given form, which is vertex form. So, number 33 here. Again, we see my graph. Let's go ahead and look at that dot. And it looks like my vertex is at 0, 3. Again, that's my lowest point of the graph. And like I said, it's at my minimum, meaning my graph is going upwards. So I know that A, my first part of my picture, should be 1. Now, obviously, A tells us not only if it's going up or down, but how fat or skinny the graph is. So we're going to go ahead and just look at the fact that we know it's going up, so we know it's going to go positive. So we're not concerned about the value of A, except whether for it's positive or negative. All right, so we know it's positive, so we'll put positive 1. Now, the x part of my vertex is 0, so it doesn't matter if I put positive or negative, it's still going to be x plus 0 squared. And then the term that goes on the outside, k, is 3, so we just put plus 3. All right, let's look at 34 now. So 34, if I look at my vertex, it's sort of close to -4 comma -5. So, and it's also facing downward. So I know that A is going to be negative, and we'll just call it -1. So, if my x part of my coordinate is -4, that means h is going to be positive 4. So x plus 4 squared. So we do the opposite of what it tells us. So it's plus 4. And then k is -5, so we just write -5. All right, so our final example, number 35, looks like my vertex is at 6, 0. And the graph is going upwards, so that means A is going to be positive. We'll just put positive 1. All right, and then if we look at the x part, it's 6, but it's a positive 6, so inside the parentheses, I'm going to write x minus 6 squared. And then 0 is just plus 0, but I really don't have to write the plus 0. If I wanted to do x minus 6 squared, that would be just fine. So those are some examples of how to complete vertex form when you're given the graph.